Hey guys, Sonic's here again. Oh, there's a zombie up here. Today I wanted to talk about time. Yes, something we all need more of. Specifically, I wanted to talk about time in a sense where time doesn't really feel like it's something we all have much of anymore. I mean, honestly, when was the last time, no pun intended, that you felt like you were able to just sit down and just relax? I mean, truly, we're so busy nowadays with doing the next thing. It feels like we don't really have time. When someone asks us, "Hey, do you have time for this?" and then in your head you go, "And not really." I mean, you can make the time, but honestly, it feels like most of the time. Oh my gosh, what are with these time puns right now? Most of the time, you don't really have the time. Honestly, it feels like every second of your day is used to doing this repetitive cycle that you can't make time for new things. Which kind of leads me to this thing that I've been experiencing. I'm 24 years old, and throughout the years, I've noticed that there's a witch up here. I've kind of noticed that time has gotten a little too fast. I don't know if you guys experienced that too, but a year as a kid felt like, oh my gosh, it felt like 10 years. I mean, literally a year felt like it was your whole entire life. I mean, that's probably why, because you've only been alive for 10 years, 5 years if you're 5 years old. But as being 24 years old, it kind of feels like time moves super quickly and you don't really have the experiences anymore. I mean, yeah, you still have, new memories to make and new friendships to form, but it really feels like it's going by too quickly, right? Like a year goes by like in a blink of an eye and you don't even expect it. I remember when I turned 18, and I think that was a turning point for me where it started to feel like, oh yeah, like I'm getting old. No, as in, I'm not saying if you're over 18-year-old, but I'm saying like the fluidity of time felt insanely quick after 18 years old, for me at least. Because now at 24, I was like, wow, when did I hit the twos? When did I hit my 20s? It is definitely, weird. Like, I don't know if it's like an imposter syndrome thing, but it does feel like, I still miss the good old days, that when time was slow. And it's weird because nowadays you would think that, well, time moving so fast is actually a good thing because you can relax quicker, like the week of school or the week of work will go by faster, right? Meaning that those weekends that you have will come faster. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword because now you have the weekends feel like 30 seconds. So yeah, I mean, sure, the week goes by a little bit faster, right? But at what cost? Oh, oh wow. At what cost? It feels kind of like there isn't a momentary break. Oh, these guys are not giving me a break at all. Oh, well, now I know I gotta upgrade my sword here soon because that iron sword is not doing anything. Yeah, this one is different, as you guys can tell. This commentary is more of that live, no cuts, and I just wanted to see how this goes. I like the cuts and I like the way I've been doing the past two videos, but I wanted to see how this one went. And I'm I'm not a good multitasker, as you can tell. You know, I'm literally talking while playing the game, but I'll work on that as a skill. I kind of like this though, because it just shows what I'm actually thinking. This is scriptless. I can't read a script while fighting a skeleton, you know? But yeah, going back to time. I've talked to a few people that are much older than me, in the older generation. And they have told me the same thing. They have said that as growing up, time goes by much faster. You know, for a 50-year-old, a year might feel like one day. To a 70-year-old, a year might feel like 30 seconds. Just like how it feels like for us. So it's all based on how long we've been in this world for, honestly. You know, if we've been here for a year, right? Just like a little old baby. We've only known a year, and that's it. If we've been here for 90, we have so much more memories that another year is only going to be 1% more of our entire life existence. So I think that's the first major thing that's causing this weird time thing in my head. You know, like time's going by so quickly. Because another year, to me, I can't do the math in my head, but you get what I'm saying, right? No, I can't start doing math while doing I can play Minecraft while talking, right? I mean, I still got to work on it, but doing math while playing Minecraft? Oh, heck no, that's it. That's where I draw the line. Now, as I move forward, you know, in the future, right? I want to find a way to slow down time. I mean, truly, if there were anything, like if there was a genie that could grant me a single wish, right? I know I said in a previous episode, I said, yeah, time, no, not time, but if I could rewatch a TV show and forget it and just keep rewatching it and not know what's gonna happen, that would be a superpower. I changed my mind. My superpower would be to literally slow down time, just like the way they do in those superheroes do it. Oh my gosh, I would love that. Because can you imagine if you were, let's say, you stayed up all night to do homework or just play games, who cares, right? And then you could literally slow down time to a point where you could sleep for a minute, but then you pause it for 8 hours, and there you go. You get your 8 hours of sleep in a minute, right? But in a non-joking way, right? Let's slow down time to make better memories. Or slow down time to just exist. Not pass by. Not let life catch us when we're, 30 years from now and we just realize, what did I do? No, if we could slow down time now, I would slow it down to make things last. Spend more time with friends, family, people you care about. In fact, spend more time meeting new people. Because you'll never make these memories again. Never. You only have one life. So why not make the most of it, right? But I read this, I don't know if it was a study or some kind of article, but I read this thing where it said, there is a way for you to slow down time as you get older. There is a way. Truly. The way to do this is to kind of Well, see, the reason why time is going quickly is because we are used to this repetitive cycle, you see, of doing the same thing over and over again. That's one of the biggest reasons why time feels so quick. Now, you might, after hearing that, you might guess what the solution is, right? Is to create new memories. Is to break the norm of what you think is normal. Honestly. For me, for example, right? I was in the middle of school a year or two ago. And oh my gosh, the same repetitive cycle of logging in, doing the homework, taking the exam, same thing. I mean, say that 100 times. Oh, I've probably done it like 300 times at that point. But then I decided to try something new, which was painting. And the learning curve is insanely ridiculous. Let me just tell you that. It is not for, if you want to try to get good at painting, it is very difficult, because I didn't realize, how many things you had to learn in order for you to become God tier at painting, because you have to learn color theory and all this stuff. But I mean, I figured, let me just not do that and let me actually just paint for fun. But the thing is that I'm the kind of person who once I start a hobby, I will literally try to become the best at it, like, and build a career out of it. It's just, hey, this is what I'm doing here with YouTube. If I can make it, hey, that'd be cool. But yeah, so I did painting, right? And it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was really fun. It was really cool. And I started to notice that time for me started slowing down. Weird, I know. I'm telling you, it is such a weird thing, because it quite literally slowed down for me. I mean, for example, right? We had a testing week, or it's where we took just rapid tests to prepare for board exams, right? We had one of those weeks, and I was like, hey, let me try to paint again, right? I'm telling you, I kid you not, time started to slow down again, because I started to learn new things, how to paint in a different light, how to paint different landscapes, because I love painting landscapes, Thank Bob Ross for that, right? And time quite literally began slowing down. I'm serious. It went from the day feeling like 8 hours to the day feeling like 16. It doubled. Because I'm learning, you're forming new neurons. I think that's the science behind it, because you're forming new memories. Your hippocampus, which is the memory control center of your brain, is activating, and you have to start forming new memories. And that's partly the reason why things started to slow down, because not everything felt repetitive anymore. Yeah, things didn't feel repetitive anymore. I broke the cycle. I broke the loop. And that creeper broke almost part of my base. And I think that's what it is. You have to find a way to break the loop. Simply, I mean, at the end of the day, repetitiveness is your enemy. It truly is. If you do the same thing every single day and you don't break out of that cycle, time for you will feel faster than anything. It will feel fast. It'll go at 300 miles an hour, because you're just doing the same thing, the same cycle every single day. So my solution to you is, you don't have to paint. You don't have to, but do something new. Push yourself to try a new skill, a new hobby, if you wanted to do, you know, underwater basket weaving, go ahead. That's such a meme now, you know, because they say like those college degrees. I think it's a made up college degree, but just do something that you've been wanting to try. It doesn't matter. You know, my friends call me crazy for this, but I decided to start YouTube on our last term of school. Where we're supposed to technically like cut off everything in our lives, you know, like, and social media doesn't exist. Your phone doesn't exist. It's only used to clock in and out of the mobile app when you go to class. That's it. But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna listen to this. I'm gonna start up a YouTube channel. And guess what? Probably not the best time, because one, yeah, it does take your time out of studying, technically. But then I was learning about all these what is that called? This editing. I had to learn editing. I had to learn about YouTube analytics. I had to learn about like, you know, finding the best type of videos to create, thumbnails, how to do all that. Like literally everything you could think a content creator would need to know how to do. I had to do that. Not had to, because I wanted to. I wanted to do that at my final term of my schooling. So yeah, sure. One, it does take time out of your studies, but the I argue is the more insidious thing about it. I didn't realize this until now. It slowed down time, like I said, but in a bad way for me, because in this case, it made school longer for me. Like the hardest term of our class became the longest because I decided to start up a YouTube channel. I mean, it's almost funny. It's laughable at this point, you know. But I'm telling you, that's the power of what I'm talking about. You can slow down. You can physically slow down time if you try something new. It literally does not matter what you do. Just do it. You know? Try something. You will surprise yourself. I'm sorry if the gameplay is a little boring today, but we just have to get out of this cave. And, you know, I don't want to stay here. I do have a lot of diamonds, but like 37 right here, 37. We can actually do a lot with this. But yeah, that's pretty much how things are going in my life. And I guess a promise to myself, and I want you to do the same, is to promise to yourself, if you feel like time is going by just a little too fast, slow it down. Slow it down. Go and try that new hobby that you found on Pinterest or you know, Etsy. I don't even know if I'm saying the right thing. Try. You really don't know what you are missing out if you don't try. Like I said, risk over regret. But in this case, you're not risking anything. Unless you're in school like me in my last term and decided to start a YouTube channel. Maybe there's a little risk there, right? For not passing the year exams. But hey, it worked out. I was able to pass, thankfully, and graduate. So, woohoo, yay to me. But yeah. Oh. I believe in you. Truly. If you believe in yourself, the sky is actually the limit. There's nothing that's going to hold you back. Nothing. There's no, you know, professors that'll hold you back, teachers, if you're in high school, right? Nothing. Not even time itself can hold you back. And yeah, time, I mean, hey, that's one of the, you know, things that we can't control. But maybe after this video, go ahead and try. And honestly, let me know the new skill that you want to do. Comment down below. I'm curious, because I know for me, like, painting was never something that I was born and I want to start painting. I want to be the next Bob Ross. No, I was just like, it looks cool. So tell me what you have been wanting to do, because I am curious, like, what do you guys want to do? Because not everybody wants to do the same thing, right? Everyone's different. Everyone's unique. So what is one thing that you want to do that'll slow down time? Truly. It's so funny because while I'm playing and talking at the same time, I do have these weird pauses, and I hope it doesn't bother you. But this is nice. I mean, like, it's a nice little break from the cuts too, because I'm just playing and talking to you guys like we're playing it together, I'll get better at this, I promise. Right now it just looks like oh my gosh, it kind of reminds me of driving for the first time. You guys remember that? And then when you drive for the first time, you're okay, I have to put my foot on the right, and that's how you drive. And then I have to physically think to turn my head. Oh, I know that's for the exam, right? I have to physically turn my head. And I physically have to make sure I know where the brake is, know how to turn the blinkers when I make a right or left turn. That's kind of how this is going right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because, oh my gosh, it's going crazy out there. Because I can't multitask well enough if I don't know what I'm doing. Remember, I said a few days ago for the first episode, this is my first time playing Minecraft on Java. And Java is on PC, because I used to play on PS4, Bedrock. PS3, actually, that's when I first really started. But yeah, this is all new to me. So I want you guys to kind of experience that too. And this kind of ties back. I mean, Minecraft is a game, for example, that I've been playing for a long time. Seriously, like I said, it's one of those games that I've been playing for forever, absolutely forever. But switching up the edition, like from Bedrock to Java, because now when I craft, for example, I can't just. It was easy because back then you just select the item. Now there's different pages, and you can even craft by putting it in this square box. I don't know how to do that. Oh, hey, this shows you exactly what you need. I like that. Perfect. Yeah, like there's a crafting menu here. Oh shoot. And then you have to like put the amount of items in the boxes to craft. But, oh, why don't I just do this? Here. Bam. So yeah, playing Java is different. But what I'm trying to get at is I'm not just playing Java and switching from Bedrock. I'm switching inputs. So playing on from controller, it was easy because I knew exactly the binds to press. Playing on PC is a lot different too, because now it's I have my whole arm to use. Hey, at least we don't have the debate here in Minecraft, the whole aim assist versus like other games do, like Apex, right? No one in the comments are gonna start saying you're playing Minecraft on PC. You have a higher advantage. I mean, maybe the shaders, right? I mean, this is so beautiful. Look, if I turn this off, look at how beautiful this looks. It's like literally glowing. Feels like, oh, wow, this is awesome. But what I'm getting at, right, is switching over to a new system is just exactly the same as I was talking earlier. I'm playing Minecraft essentially for the first time. So these episodes, like the one I'm recording right now, feel a lot longer because I'm learning it for the first time. I'm experiencing it for the first time. There's no rhythm. There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. You know? I'm literally playing this for the first time. So it's kind of like the painting thing that I discussed earlier. Wow, okay, well, thanks. Thanks for that. It's kind of like the painting thing I discussed from earlier. You could play the same game. You could do the same thing, but if you switch it up, just like how I'm doing here, it's a completely new game. Truly. Wow, I actually managed to find my way out. It all worked out. And this is actually where I came from, so let's go back home. I mean, just look how beautiful this rain is. The way it hits the ground and gets that reflection. Look at that. Wow. But yeah. Do something new. Truly, just do it. You know, as Nike says, just do it. Switch it up. If you drive a certain way to school, or well, maybe not school because you don't want to, you know, miss class, or if you go to work, don't switch up your routes, right? But if you're visiting a friend, and you visit them every week, you know, or even grocery store, it doesn't matter. Try a new route, a new road. Something as small as that can break up the norm, and that in itself will slow down time. Hey, but make sure you do it smartly, because you don't want to slow down time in a situation like I did, right? You want to do it in a smart way. But in a larger scheme of things, right? In the bigger picture here, it doesn't matter when you choose to slow down time, as long as you do it. I promise you that your life will change. Truly. And if it doesn't, comment down below and why. Because I am curious. And now we are home. Let's just arrange. I like arranging things when I get home. It kind of reminds me of getting groceries. And you just like come home and you got to arrange it before you do anything else. It feels weird, right? You're not going to go home and, you know, watch a movie while the eggs are sitting in the, you know, not in the fridge, and they're sitting out. You're not going to do that. This is, you know, you go mining. This is aftercare right here. But yeah, this was really nice. Honestly, it felt refreshing to do. I think I'm going to definitely do a mix of both, where I have both the two types that I've already done, which is this one, the long form, and I just kind of talk and play, and this is some more, you know, relaxed. And the other one is awesome as well. I like that, where I just kind of talk over gameplay and have cuts to make the storyline progress a little more. But this one has a nice feel to it, because I can't read off a script. I'm straight up talking to you guys about just the things that are going on in my own head. There's nothing stopping me with the see, the little stuttering thing that's going on. I do have a little bit of a stutter, so something that I'm working on, but I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much. But yeah, I think that is going to wrap up this episode. And let's do something momentous. Not really momentous, just something nice. Let's go finish off. Oh, the rain is so beautiful. Just look at this. Wow. This feels like the rain is actually on me. Yeah, let's go over here. The cute little dock. I really like this spot over here. Yeah, and that is going to wrap up this episode on time. My final words for you is to simply try something new. Because you just never know the type of experiences that you'll get. It might even be things that you'll look back and thank yourself for it. So please, I urge you, be authentic and be you. Don't do something that you know you're going to hate. Do something you know, not you're going to love, but just do something that sparks some kind of curiosity. And that's going to wrap it up for this episode. So, what are you doing here? Oh my goodness. Okay. That's going to wrap it up for this episode. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. I just want to say thank you all for watching. And thank you so much for all the incredible support from the past 2 videos. Like, all of you guys are so awesome. And there's nothing that I could say that could express how much gratitude I have for all of you. Thank you so much. And you all stay awesome. I guess these guys agree too, right? No, they all agree. They know you're awesome. Look, they're agreeing. They're saying yes. He's right. Okay. You all have an awesome rest of your day. And take care.